Big Apple, 3 a.m.
Luigi's Mansion 3 is an action-adventure game developed by Next Level Games and published by Nintendo. It released on October 31st, 2019 for the Nintendo Switch. Mario, Peach, Luigi, and the gang have hit the road as they've been invited to an all-expenses-paid stay at a fancy hotel with all the bells and whistles. Not questioning who the generous host is or for what reason, everyone prepares for a relaxing and fun vacation at the resort. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as a free lunch, as the mastermind is none other than King Boo, who plans to exact his revenge against Luigi. While Luigi slept, King Boo captured all of his friends, trapping them inside of portraits and nearly captured Luigi himself, but the clumsy plumber turned Ghostbuster managed to escape. It's now Luigi's turn to save the day and rescue the princess, along with his brother Mario and the Toads. In Luigi's Mansion 3, the objective is simple. You go from room to room investigating and capturing ghosts as you make your way to the top floor. Problem is, the elevator buttons have been removed and scattered across the hotel. And apparently, this hotel doesn't have any stairs. Armed with your trusty Poltergust G00 ghost-busting vacuum cleaner, you must regain these elevator buttons and capture the ghosts that have taken control of them. Nice fumble there, Luigi. The controls can be quite cumbersome at first. Moving Luigi while directing the Poltergust independently with the right stick is something that takes some getting used to. In order to suck up a ghost, you must first stun them with your flashlight, which you can charge to widen the effect, then you stun and capture multiple ghosts at once. When dealing with multiple ghosts at a time, you can slam one onto the other, taking a considerable amount of health while also stunning them in the process. Of course, as you progress through the game, ghosts will wise up and start to use items in order to shield against your flash. Luckily, Luigi can deal with these resourceful ghosts by shooting out a plunger to disarm them. New to the series is Gooigi, Professor Egad's latest gadget which lets you create a doppelganger made out of goo. Gooigi can go full-on T-1000 from Terminator and move through grates and bars like a liquid, and is armed with the same Poltergust as Luigi, which all leads to some interesting puzzle solving, especially when it comes to the collectibles. As you traverse your way through the hotel, you'll find several collectibles along the way, as well as money. Each floor has its own set of items to collect that coincides with the overall theme of the floor, whether it's gems, stars, or musical notes to name a few. With 6 collectibles per floor and 17 floors total, there's a good amount of collecting to be done, which will add to the replayability. Sort of. You can use the money that you come across in Professor Egad's shop for things like gem finders, boo finders, and gold bones. The gem and boo finders are pretty self-explanatory. The gem finder will pinpoint the gems onto your map, while the boo finder will help you track the location of the optional boos to add to your collection. These two purchasable items essentially cut into the replay value, as these items make it a breeze to complete the collectathon. The gold bone, on the other hand, is the Legend of Zelda Fairy, reviving Luigi once his HP has dropped to 0. Luigi's Mansion 3 isn't a difficult game by any stretch, but the gold bone makes it even easier. Although these items can be costly, Luigi isn't exactly strapped for cash, as there's an ample amount of money for you to amass, so much that would make even Wario green with envy. The Scarescraper returns from Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which allows you to team up with up to 3 other Luigis either online or local, as you try to clear each floor of ghosts in the allotted time. Scream Park, on the other hand, pits Luigi versus Gooigi in 3 team-based modes: Ghost Hunt, Cannon Barrage, and Coin Floating. Screen Park is my favorite out of the two, as going head to head is quite enjoyable. The best way to describe it would be Luigi's Mansion meets Mario Party. Luigi's Mansion strikes a good balance between the traditional stylized visuals we come to anticipate from a Mario game and the great visual effects we'd expect from a console game in 2019. The visual effects from the light from your flashlight, the physics from the drapes and bed sheets, and the translucent glow from each of the ghosts are all done really well. It's not photorealistic by any means, but the art style really shines through, and overall I was pleasantly surprised that it looked this good, both in dock mode and handheld. Seeing Luigi scared stiff from a surprise ghost sighting or even a jack-in-the-box going off never gets old. The music is quite charming as well. Each music track has just the right amount of spooky while not taking itself too seriously, which coincidentally is the overall theme of Luigi's Mansion 3. This comes across in the voice acting as well, or lack thereof. As usual with Mario games, the cast isn't fully voiced outside of a couple of words and short phrases here and there. This works really well to portray Luigi as the scaredy cat, unassuming hero that he is, the complete opposite of his brother. The aim was humor over horror, and it's executed to perfection. It's no secret that Luigi has lived in his brother's shadow all his life, but on rare occasions, he shows us that he can hang with the best of them. With the Luigi's Mansion series, Nintendo has managed to create an experience solely for Luigi, and it shines just as bright as Mario's offerings. Luigi's Mansion 3 manages to expand on previous entries while still feeling fresh with its unique level design. Next Level Games mastered the art of simplistic gameplay while keeping things fun and lively. Ghost busting never felt so good. I give Luigi's Mansion 3 a B. From all of us here at Rotten Apple Gaming, thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you liked our video. Subscribe and click on the notification bell to stay updated on our following videos.